Are you having a hard time getting your online leads to turn into transactions? Usually when that happens, there's one thing that's missing. And in today's video, I'm going to show you what the one thing is that's missing and where the money really is with your Facebook ads. Take a look. Hey everyone, Kevin Smullin with 2Q Lead Generation Strategies. If you are brand new to our channel, we appreciate you being here. What we're all about is helping real estate agents like you generate more leads, set more appointments, and close more transactions. So if you want more tips and more strategies on how to do those things, this absolutely is the place to be. Please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here as part of our community. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you where the real money is with running Facebook ads. So when you're generating leads, whether it's Facebook or some other source, there's normally something missing that's keeping that lead from turning into real transaction. And today I'm going to share with you what that is and how to fix it. Now, before we get going on that, down in the description below, you're going to find a link to a free masterclass that we've recorded. It's 2 hours jam-packed of content, and it shows the nuts and bolts of some of the things I'm going to show you today of how we're generating leads, what we're doing to turn those leads into appointments, and closing more deals. So if you want more of those things, check out that free masterclass. It'll absolutely be time well spent, I promise you. So in today's video, like I said, we're going to be talking about why online leads don't convert. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll just kind of talk through this. So what normally happens when agents start getting into online leads, whether it is generating leads on their own through like Facebook or something like that, or if they're purchasing leads from, any of the different lead generation companies out there, what typically happens is this. So normally they're running one ad, they're going to generate one lead, there's one touch point on that lead, and then the expectation is to turn it into a transaction. So when you categorize different leads, when you think about cold leads, people that don't know who you are yet, warm leads, people are somewhat familiar with you, but they're just not ready to do business with you, and then a hot lead, someone who is ready to do business and they know, like, and trust you. You're the one that they're going to use. So when we think of leads in these different categories, where a lot of agents make a mistake is they expect that these new leads that they get, that they're going to be down here in this category for a hot lead. And what you're going to experience is that, like I said, whether it's a Facebook lead, whether it's Zillow, Instagram, I don't really care. It doesn't matter what source we're talking about. But if that lead doesn't already know, like, and trust you, 99% of the time, that is not a hot lead. They're not ready to do business with you yet, right? That is what I would call a cold lead. They're not familiar with you yet. They're not ready to do business with you. So the biggest mistake that agents make is they get into this thinking that what they're going to receive are hot leads. And the truth of the matter is what they're getting 99% of the time are cold leads, right? And again, the cold lead, they don't know who you are, and there's not really a follow-up system. There's just this one lead and one touch point, and you're expecting that they're going to turn into a transaction. And that is the furthest thing from the truth, right? So let me share with you kind of a different approach and a different philosophy to this. So we like to take a sales funnel approach because we realize that the missing element from that person doing business with you is the know, like, and trust factor. The moment they know, like, and trust you, and they're at the point where they're ready to do business, that is the hot lead. And what you're going to find is that 99% of the time, hot leads are created, right, over time. It's not something that just happens over and, right then on the spot. Now, as you're running lead ads, will some of the people be ready to do business with you right away, even though they don't know, like, and trust you yet? And the answer is yes. However, that's going to be the exception. It's not going to be the rule. The rule is that the majority of time, what you've generated is a cold lead. So as we generate leads, they're going to be cold, right? So the problem that most agents and most of these companies have is they think that the lead generation is the end of the process. They've done their job. When the truth is, it's the starting point. because they don't know, like, and trust you yet. And until that happens, they won't be doing business with you. So our objective is, once we generate the lead with one ad, we want to be running other ads to get them to know, like, and trust you. We want to push people to the bottom of this funnel so that they know, like, and trust you, and they're ready to do business. So, well, that's what this column is over here for. I'm going to turn off my camera so you can see that. But that's what this column over here is for, is to get people to move towards the bottom of the funnel. So one of the ways that we do that is through nurturing, right? When the lead is generated, we want to have a nurturing campaign going on to have multiple touch points, multiple contact points to help turn that lead into a transaction, right? Now, the best practices that we've seen are what we call multi-touch, multi-channel, meaning they're going to see you more than once, and they're going to see you in multiple ways: text, email, phone call, messenger. Again, there's different ways that we can do it for different purposes, but you've got to have some kind of a nurture campaign. Because again, one of the problems is, if you're thinking that one touch point is going to be enough to turn that lead into business, it's really not. The second thing that's got to happen for them to know, like, and trust you is you have to have some kind of credibility in their eyes. So there's different ways that we can do that, but one of the, and I'm going to show you some examples of these after I'm done talking you through this. But one of the ways that we do that is your business activity. So if they see that you're listing things, you just sold something went under contract, right? If they see this, it builds credibility because they're like, wow, they're doing business. People like working with them. And that's what testimonials and reviews are all about, is people just get to see that people enjoy working with you and that you do good work, right? You've helped people get some great results. The next category down is valuable content. This is super powerful to get people to know, like, and trust you. So if you've watched my channel for any period of time, you know that I'm a huge advocate of running videos, because if people can see your face and hear your voice and know what you're all about, it's a super powerful tool to build trust with people. So you can do things like a market update video or helpful tips, 3 ways to buy a home, how to buy a home with nothing out of pocket, the difference between earnest money and down payment. I mean, there's an endless number of content topics that you could do, but videos are powerful because, again, people start to know, like, and trust you through that process. And then the last thing is remarketing. So if you're unfamiliar with remarketing or retargeting, they're kind of terms that are used synonymously, but it's where, based on some kind of action, you continue to receive ads based on that. So like, for example, if you go to Amazon and you search for a new pair of shoes, right? Talking to you ladies out there, then you know that for the next month or two, you're going to continue to see ads for new shoes because they're remarketing and retargeting to you based on what you did. So this is where the real money is because as people continue to see you, that's part of what's pushing them down. So one of the things that we can do is we can upload a list of contacts and run ads to them. This is where a lot of our clients are seeing great strides in their business, is being able to stay in front of their sphere of influence, past clients, where those people just repetitively see you over and over again. We can do the same thing where we create an audience of people that have been to your website, people that are engaging on your Facebook page or on Instagram, people that have watched a video, people that have filled out one of those lead generation forms. There's different ways that we can track people, but what we do is we help our clients set up these custom audiences where we continue to run ads and stay in front of people with these types of content and these kinds of things. So with that being said, let me go ahead and start showing you some examples. Just so you can see how this works. So this is the ad account of one of our clients. We've been working together. We're going on week number 3. It's been about 2.5 weeks. And let me just change the settings here. So you'll notice in the last couple of weeks, we've generated 117 leads, 112 leads, and the new one that we just got set up yesterday for 12 leads. So, we're right around 230 leads or so that we've generated for her. And again, you can see the cost of those, super inexpensive. But it's not just the leads. Remember, we've got to have a nurture campaign in place. So the nurture campaign that we've helped her build, here's kind of the numbers of what's happened so far. Of those leads that we've generated, 38 of them have been responding to the text messages and the follow-up that's happening. And then 8 of those people have set an appointment with her, right? So again, think about having a nurture system that's going on and taking place in the background. And then what's going to happen over time is these leads that have come in, they're going to continue to receive follow-up over time. And so you'll see these numbers increase whether we add another lead to this or not, because they're going to keep getting nurtured in this system. Here's another client that we literally just started working with her yesterday. That was the very first ad that we've run. And in less than 24 hours, she has generated 15 leads at a cost of 57 cents a lead, right? But again, it's not just the leads, it's having a strategy to turn it into business. So of those leads we've generated, 3 of them have become a hot lead where they're responding. And again, she's got her first appointment in less than 24 hours. So super, super powerful, right? Again, nurture is as important to this process as generating the lead. If you don't have a nurture system set up, then frankly, the lead generation just doesn't matter. Let me show you an example of some other kinds of marketing. So this is a under contract. So again, talking about business activity, just listed, just sold, under contract, where we're talking about, hey, we just put this home under contract. And then this is going out to all of those custom audiences that we've set up so that they keep seeing this over and over and over again. Now, a lot of people say, well, Kevin, I don't want to do this because I don't want to brag. Well, remember, the intent of this isn't bragging. The intent of this is building credibility. They see that you're active and that you're successful, and people like working with successful people, right? I could show you all kinds of different samples and different ways that we do this, but again, the key to finding the money with your real estate ads is not the lead generation. That's not where your money is made. Your money is made in the retargeting, in the nurture sequences that you've set up. That's where the real money is with Facebook. Generating leads is easy. There's tons of people out there that do it. What they're not as good at is helping you turn the lead into business, and that's where we excel. So again, whether you use us, whether you're doing this on your own, it's totally up to you, but we help our clients put these systems into place so that they can just do what they do best, which is sell real estate. So again, this is where the money really is at with Facebook, is the retargeting, the nurture campaigns, the credibility. Because if people don't know, like, and trust you in the real estate industry, they're probably not going to do business with you. And that is the key element that's missing as to why the majority of your leads are not turning into business. It takes a little time. They have to know, like, and trust you, but when that's there, that's where the magic happens. So that's today's video on how to convert more of your leads, where the real money is with your Facebook ads. So if you found that valuable, click the thumbs up button down below, and that helps us tremendously. We appreciate your support. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, what the heck are you doing? Please consider subscribing. Click that little subscribe button down below. Also, click the bell notification. You'll be notified every time we put out new content, and we release new videos every single week. That way you can continue to get the latest tips, strategies, and information that will help you grow your business. Also, I'm going to put up a couple videos right here that will show you more tips and strategies of how you can grow your business. And then lastly, if you want to find out more information about working with us and the kinds of services that we offer, down in the description below, I'll put some information there where you can find out more information and how to connect with us. So with that, that is it. Make it a great week. Keep crushing it in your real estate business. If we can help you grow, we'd love the opportunity to do that. Otherwise, make it a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.